What time is it? 4 a.m. in Thailand! It's like there's no one here. What time is it? 4 a.m. in Thailand! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are 4 a.m. in Thailand. Do a little improv for your satisfaction and amusement, I hope. And we can start out with just a one-word suggestion from the audience.
Cheese.
Cheese. Thank you.
So when I was a little kid, I got sick a lot. I got a lot of ear infections and a lot of upper respiratory type infections and stuff like that. I was always missing school, and my mom was always taking me to all these different doctors and specialists. And she took me to a doctor when I was like 6, and he was like, Elizabeth cannot have any dairy for 6 weeks. And I looked at him and I said, what? No cheese?
Yeah, Mrs. Kendall, we've completed our testing on your son, and I'm afraid he's not going to be able to use silverware anymore.
No silverware?
That's what I said.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how my husband is going to take this.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be blunt with you, but he just is going to have to eat with his hands from now on.
The doctor said what?
He can't eat with silverware. Then
I manufacture forks and knives for a living. That doctor's always hated me. We need a second opinion. Billy needs to use silverware. Billy, don't worry, don't worry. We'll take you to another doctor, a better doctor your mother hasn't slept with. We're gonna get that knife and fork back for you, Billy.
I love my stainless steel.
What's in the family? Proud of you, boy.
we'll get the second opinion. We can do that.
Just need to find a doctor you didn't sleep with before we met.
Mommy's got lots of doctor friends that come over.
If you could find a secretary you could keep your hands off of, maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Listen, I have to write a lot of letters in the silverware industry. I need people that know how to dictate.
Oh, dictate? Is that what you're calling it now?
It's a clever...
Bing bong. You get it.
Yes, Susan?
Hi. I was here to dictate again.
Honey, I told you Fridays are bad.
Oh, I know, but I just love dictating.
I'd like to spork her.
Yeah, the 1 pound of Munster, please. Susan?
Oh, yeah, it's me.
You're working at the grocery store now.
Yeah, I mean, I got my advanced degree in cheese. I went to Germany and I studied. My major was in Munster, actually. So this is a fine breed of cheese that you're choosing.
Yeah, it's just for a party later on where I'm figuring I'd stop by the store and pick up something easy.
This is the Schönenbronner Hau. This is the very best cheese you can get.
I just want the stuff that's on special. It's not. It's just.
No, I can't do that to you. You see, once you understand cheese, you just can't go back. The Schönen Honorbrau is the best. When you eat it, you can hear the yodeling in every mountain in Switzerland.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Yimmel. I haven't been able to find anything wrong with your ears. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Ever since I had this cheese doctor, it's just.
Oh, is it Shermal Hummer?
Yes.
No.
But it's delicious. Just try it yourself.
No,
Come on.
That's astonishing.
It's nothing with our ears, right? It's the cheese that does it.
Yeah, I actually feel like blowing in one of those long horns.
That's very odd, but I just hear this yodeling, and I was worried that Susan was lying to me, but she must have been telling the truth.
Yeah, I think you were clearly sold the superior quality cheese.
I'm so glad I didn't take it to that party. Part with this cheese again.
I didn't really want to say anything, but it's not often I see someone with a half wheel in their arm.
Hey, why did you miss my party last week? That's what are you holding?
Nothing. Don't. It's not the best cheese in the world. Stop it.
Is it Jarlsberg?
Yeah, it's crappy old Jarlsberg. You don't want a piece of this.
All right, enough of this. Give me your money and your cheese.
Man, this cheese has been in my family for years. Please, it means the most to me. I don't take all my money. I just went to the ATM. Here, it's $500.
That's a Euroboro Schmaroboro cheese. I want that. I need it.
God damn it, give him the cheese.
You don't understand. You hear yodeling when you eat it. It's the beautiful music, the most beautiful music.
I'm sorry to tell you, you have got to miss school again today, darling. You've got, alopecia. Do you even know what it is?
It sounds really sad.
What it means, darling, is that all of the Angora hair on your sweater is going to fall off. I'm so sorry. I cannot have a sweater that I bought at Bloomingdale's on sale for $109.99 to lose its hair in front of everyone at your school. That would be humiliating for me. So you're not going to school, darling, you see. And we can't change the sweater because it looks so good with those boots. So this is what we're going to have to do. So instead of going to school today, we'll just, I don't know, homeschool? Oh, God, no. We'll go shopping for more sweaters.
Okay, but won't the alopecia happen at the store?
We'll cover you with a jacket. See, at school they wouldn't let you wear a jacket all day, but I got an incredible Marc Jacobs jacket for you, darling, that everyone is just going to die for. I'll be the best mom in Bloomingdale's. For pulling my child out of school.
I love you, Mommy.
So I was supposed to go out with Sally last night. Canceled on her.
Oh, Sally.
Told her I was allergic to watermelon.
The seeds or the fruit?
I told her the seeds.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. She was crying and everything, but she buys anything. Anything. Now I'm thinking I made a big mistake.
I just got this $70 watermelon. It has no seeds.
Ah, thanks, Sally. That's great. It's actually the skins. I didn't mean the seeds, it's the skins.
Oh, what's happening to your hands?
Holy shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You have hives all over you.
What the hell?
You really are allergic to watermelons.
Oh my God, what did you do to me?
Yeah, I'm afraid I have some bad news. The nurse has confirmed that you're never going to be able to use silverware again.
In middle school, there was this important science fair project that I had to do. It was on the same weekend as some church function that my family was going to as well, so I had to actually send my science fair project by proxy with a teacher. I remember having to use just styrofoam, masking tape, very limited number of supplies to keep an ice cube as cold as possible. And it was this whole long day science fair. I did this whole project in about a week because I was really slacker and procrastinator and lazy in middle school, and that really hasn't changed. But I remember just taping all the styrofoam, building like box within box within box within box to put this thing, and I found out that I got last place. It melted quicker than anyone else at the science fair.
Okay, so I am going to find a way to make this goldfish swim without water.
Wow, that would be revolutionary.
I know, right? I win like the Nobel Prize.
You win something, all right. Maybe an endorsement from the cracker company, at least.
I was thinking if I inject him with like camel DNA.
I don't think they sell that at Wegmans.
Well, cactus. I could like, yeah.
Jab them with the cactus needle. Make them jump.
Can't pin him down.
Just empty the water out. You're gonna have them out of the water anyway. Just dump the whole thing out.
Give me that colander.
He's already jumping.
Yeah, but we need him to stay out of the water so I can get the...
I don't think you've dealt with fish very often. Without water, they move anyway.
Yes, Mrs. Johnson, you've been charged with cruel and unusual punishment. It says here that you've been stabbing goldfish for the past 3 weeks, killing at least 17 that we know about. What do you have to say for yourself?
If furthering science is a crime, then call me guilty.
You think torturing poor little goldfish is furthering science?
Yes! I'll do anything in the name of science.
That's like the worst thing ever. There's evil scientists in every horrible movie that say that exact thing and then destroy the world. We're gonna lock you away for life.
I'm taking my goldfish with me.
They don't let pets in jail. You're gonna have to leave it outside. You're gonna have to find something else to torture.
Oh, I'll find something else.
Shit, we're gonna have to lock you away in solitary, aren't we? Let you stew in your own solitary solitude.
Yeah, I'd like to make a report.
Yeah.
I just put $1,000 worth of fish in my koi pond and they're frickin' gone.
Wait, do you live near 125 Main Street?
I live right next door to 125 Main Street.
We've had a very problematic woman in that part of the neighborhood. We're trying to lock her down, but the fish laws are kind of shaky. It's hard to nail her down, but I think I know who did it. We'll get her.
I'd like some justice. Oh, that's $1,000 worth of koi, for God's sake.
She's been stealing everything, koi and then tuna down at the fish hatchery. She's been hitting every place in this city, just trying to further science. We're gonna get her.
Listen, I don't want to be overly critical since you're my cousin, but I feel like since you got out of community college, this police gig is not working as well for you as a family.
Listen, that community college put me way back, and I've been watching lots of Law and Order, and I know how to do things.
Look, you couldn't solve the vandalism case the other week. Someone wrote, "Earl did this with spray paint," and you still haven't found anybody.
Do you know how many Earls there are in this city? They could have let...
Dude, this is gonna be so awesome!
Oh my God, Earl, you're awesome.
Hey guys! I'm Earl.
Look who it is!
You want that? Come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put your last name.
Oh! Yeah. Now get a picture. You gotta get a phone picture with me. Get a picture of me with it.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 20 days since my last confession.
Yes, my child, what can I help you with?
I procrastinate on my homework, Father. And I was wondering, Father, do you know what 7 times 4 would be, Father? For it is not something I know.
I certainly know it, my child, but it feels like it would be wrong for me to tell you.
But Father, it's just a question. It has nothing to do with my homework.
Very so, Gallagher. You still owe me your catechism quiz from 4 years ago. I'm not going to help you with your homework.
This is not going to work then. I'm giving up on Catholicism. I'm going Baptist.
I think that'd be a very poor idea on your part.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 7 days since my last confession.
And what are your sins, my son?
I really feel like I have a lot to atone for the Civil War. Can you, in 500 words or less, describe the North and the South went to war?
Billy Murphy, you do your own damned darned history program. This is ridiculous.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 2 weeks since my last confession.
What do you have to confess, my darling?
Well, I've just been looking at the periodic table and I'm supposed to memorize it. And I was just wondering if you could help me out.
No, I cannot help you out with your homework, Rachel. Yeah, this is for things like, have you done any crack, or did you smoke any weed, or sass your parents? That's what we're used to dealing with here.
No, I'm just trying to do my homework and be a good student. I'm just struggling.
That's what CYO is for, my dear. This is for the serious stuff.
Well...
Let's talk about your home. Are your parents helping you at all?
No.
Is your father still kind of, ooh?
Yeah.
He's a good man, but he's over the top, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Now, your mother, there was a woman who knew her figures.
Yeah, she knows her figures all right, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, I'm sorry. I would like a claw hammer, please.
A claw hammer.
Yes. I've never been in a hardware store before, so
Oh,
I just need.
it's the finest hardware store in the area.
It's a very nice store.
We got everything.
Everything looks wonderful.
Oh, it's great, it's great. Let me grab one of these claw hammers for you. Right there. Now, when you're using that,
Yes.
you might need some glasses, some protective wear. You know, we got all that stuff here for you.
I don't really know a lot about it, so I'm going to have to trust you.
Okay. All right, the glasses, they're right over here. These are going to cost you around $65. Yeah, $65.
Wow. I know my vision is precious, but that seems a little crazy.
Oh, your security is our concern.
I'm really just hanging a picture. I'm probably.
You're going to need one of our best levels that we have. Yeah, you can find it down the aisle.
So I just need to dig a hole. Just a simple hole.
Dig a hole, eh?
Yeah.
You're going to need one of our backhoes for that. It's going to cost you around $5.
Okay, now here's the deal. Yeah, really.
I had no idea that's how it all happened.
Yeah, really.
So wait, E equals MC squared. That's hilarious. That's like the dirtiest thing I've ever heard. So tell me more.
Okay. Let me show you what you can do on the calculator. Okay. 8,0,0,85. What's that look like?
Boobs.
Oh my gosh. So those graphing calculators that we all had in middle trigonometry. There were the weirdest games that you could get from your friends and play. Like, I remember there was the Drug Czar, where basically it was like a text game, and you could just, you know, buy pot for $500. And then it was the weirdest program that someone built for the TI-92, and you could be in the middle of calculus and be playing some drug game. And then there was also lots of guys that would somehow use the graphing calculator to draw naked ladies, like put little pixels everywhere, and just draw, and this would get passed around in 9th and 10th grade. And I really hope that silence means that you all know what I'm talking about, and not that I'm some weird freak. But there was these TI-92 graphic calculator nudie pics that were passed around in the back of calculus too. And you just prayed to God that the teacher never came over your shoulder and saw that you were drawing boobs instead of differentiating equations.
Check it out, Billy. I just drew naked lady out of my Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh my God. I'm really impressed with that, actually. You got the symmetry down and everything.
I know, it was really hard, you know, because you can't make curved lines. But,
Can I see that? That's dirty.
What are you, the Etch-a-Sketch police?
Maybe one day, if I'm lucky enough. I study really hard, I could be the Etch-a-Sketch police.
You're such a narc. I shouldn't be friends with you. Even my mom calls you a narc.
Well, your mom shouldn't trim the hedges to look like penises.
So now that we've been on the beat for a while, the Etch-a-Sketch beat, I think you're getting pretty good. You're getting pretty good at catching people with that T192, that dirty machine.
Oh, we could catch them.
I know. As a matter of fact, you know what? This corner over here, it's almost always somebody with one of them. You just sit here long enough, you wait. They come eventually.
God, be careful.
You got any, I don't know, weed you're selling? I'm looking for weed.
No. Oh, absolutely not. No, none of that around here. Just,
How about, dope?
you know what? Maybe you should try down 2 blocks over Main Street. There's a guy with the best dope over
Hey, you got any
there.
calculators?
Yeah, like a, you know, like a...
T1920XX?
No, I don't mess around. That's for eggheads. That stuff's for eggheads.
No, no calculators, no dope. What are you doing on this corner then?
Oh, gee. Just walking home. Just walking home. Had to stop for a sec. You know, relax.
This is not the kind of neighborhood where you walk around. This is a calculator neighborhood.
Are you insulting the neighborhood I live in?
You better believe it. And I see what's behind your back there.
There's nothing behind my back.
It's a T190 triple X. The worst. Hand it over.
No.
Take her down.
That's our show!